Atmosphere seldom found, delivered to you here today. Ladies and gentlemen, the prestige without the arrogance. Folks, a very good afternoon to you all and a very warm welcome to what I'm sure is going to be a very special Ray White auction here today for number 147 Weatherall Road, right here in the most premium part of Cheltenham. Kevin Chokshi is my name, and assisting me today are the good-looking team from Ray White, including Trevor Bowen and Georgia Torelli, who a lot of you would have met through the course of the campaign. On behalf of our vendors, we'd like to thank you all for your attendance, your attention. And if you're out of the interested parties, best of luck with your bidding, guys. Remember, we want exactly what you want, and that is for you to own this incredible opportunity. We are simply here to assist. You've just stepped through the home slam now to quickly step you through this simple paperwork through which you can purchase. We're using a standard auction contract, and what that means is running cooling off provisions in place. The suggestion from the good team at Ray White is to naturally encourage you into the bidding, guys. The property we sell is more particularly described in the attachment title as being volume 08064, folio 858, together with the improvements more commonly known to you and I, the Postman Uber Eats, menu login Deliveroo, as number 147 Weatherall Road, right here in the beautiful part of Cheltenham. Surely when a property sold, a 10% deposit is required upon signing of the contracts if you are the highest bidder and the successful purchaser of today's auction. The balance of these purchase monies do get payable at settlement, which is a very simple and straightforward 30 through to 90 days. Is that right, Trevor? You might also be pleased to know that Australia's largest real estate group, Ray White, does ensure owner and buy security through today's auction rules. Today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules, and any additional conditions are made available for your inspection prior to the start of today's auction. Can't see everyone here. The auction rules prohibit me, an auctioneer, from accepting bids or offers on the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors, of course, do have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer indicated bidders upon request, the law does prohibit false bids and prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and does provide fines for its conduct. The rules to all our vendor bids, and the words that I'll use in today's auction to indicate that I'm making a bid on behalf of our vendors is quite simply vendor bid, and below the eyes the auctioneer can make that vendor bid. Talking of vendor bids, I'll only ever place a vendor bid in the absence of your participation. And if I do place a vendor bid, always be assured it's going to be below the owner's reserve price. Talking of reserve, we have a very sensible reserve on offer today. Isn't that right, Trevor? Seller's very keen to sell. Been in the family for many, many years. It was built somewhere in the 50s, I believe.
66 years ago.
66 years ago, you heard it, ladies and gentlemen. It's much loved. The lemon tree, of course, is included in the sale as well. Great time of the year to be enjoying limes and lemons with your Corona. Not the Corona that we don't like, but the Corona beer that we do like as well, which means we have a sensible reserve. Make sure you bid aggressively as soon as the auction starts, because should the property pass in here today, the highest bidder, and only the highest bidder, gets the first and exclusive right to walk inside and buy this home at the owner's reserve. The backbone behind any real estate transaction is, of course, its location. And what better location can you find than being in the heart of all the action? Think about this particular location, and for those of you that have been following the market for some time, what a great spot to be in. You're surrounded by not only some quality homes, but also quality suburbs all around you. Mentone over there, all of Cheltenham on that side, Beaumaris over on that side. You've got Blackrock and Sandringham over there, Hyde over in that direction, and you get to be right in the centre of all the action. And if that's not enough, you're surrounded by some great amenities as well, including public transport all around you, easy access to all the major roads. No shortage of dining and shopping experiences now that we've got our freedoms back for the time being, and we get to go back out again. But in saying that, I did have a little bit of a panic this morning when I said that they were talking about closing the borders again, and don't we hate that? But it doesn't matter. If that happens again, you know what? If you're going to be locked down, you want to be locked down into a location like this, because you've got everything you need within your 5-kilometre radius, including the beach, literally a 10-15 minute walk from this beautiful home. Back home. What an incredible opportunity. It's a blank canvas is what we offer you here today, ladies and gentlemen. 707 square metres of real estate magic. And for those buyers that have walked in through those 3-4 weeks of the campaign, we heard so many different sentiments. There were people that walked in and they said, it's a great practical floor plan. There were some people that said, gee, I could see myself doing a great renovation and changing the era of the home and making it look absolutely spectacular. There were some people that said, I love the separation between the two living zones with the kitchen right in the centre. Enough living zones for friends and family and unruly teenagers. A great backyard where we stand here today. A lovely private front yard as well. And if that's not enough, there were some people that walked in and literally they said one thing. They just said, it feels like home. It feels like my home. And if that's what you felt, ladies and gentlemen, this is the property for you. And properties like this one don't come to the market too often. And can I just make one suggestion? Every single auction we've been to, in fact, the one we did this morning on Parnell Street, if you went and interviewed the underbidder and the highest bidder, in most cases you'll find the highest bidder will tell you that that was going to be their last bid or they were almost finished, but they just kept going, and that's how they got the property. And that's all you need to do. Before I commence the auction, I saw our sellers blowing a wish. No prizes for guessing what they were wishing for. Ladies and gentlemen, 147 Weatherall Road, right here in Cheltenham. We submitted to you lots of talk and great discussion. What's this property worth? We submitted to you now. Who'd love to commence your bidding? And where do we go from here? At Always at Auctions, I do make that recommendation that he coming at that highest to that best immediately, folks. Start us off at any number you like. Never happens ever. What do we say, guys? Happy to start with the vendor bid. I'd rather see a genuine bid from all of you. What do we say? 1.58 and appreciated and bang there. We have it at 1.58 and I nearly got attacked at 1.58. 1.58 the bid, and that's some free entertainment for you at 1.58. What do we say at 1.6 then? Anywhere at all. 1.58 over here. 1.6 on that side. Yell it out. 1.58. Need to know. What do we say? Looking for 1.6 now. Now's your chance to sneak in and snatch it. Gain ground, respond, rejoin and rejoice at 1.5 million. $80,000. Three chances. And three chances only. First call, second call, third and final call at 1.5 million and $80,000 over here. Need to know, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain what happens. I know there's a few of you that have been through the property previously, are intending on bidding. There may be some nerves. There may be a few thoughts running through your mind at the moment. But should the property pass in, like I mentioned before, the highest bidder and only the highest bidder gets the first and exclusive right to walk inside and purchase this property at the owner's reserve. 1.5 mil, $80,000. What do we say? Need to know. 1.58, three chances, and three chances only. First call, second call, third and final call at 1.5 mil and $80,000. On behalf of the vendors, I'll move it along at 1.625 and welcome you back. 1.625, and what do we say to 1.650? 1.625. What do we say? 650? 1.625. Let's place a bid on behalf of the vendor. 1.625. Appreciated at 1.6 mil, $25,000. Time to turn the monologue into a dialogue. What do we say? 1.625. Need to know. Give you three chances and three chances only before I get attacked by that bird again. 1.625. What do we say? First call now. Second call at 1.6 mil, $25,000. Third and final call, 1.6 mil, 25. You're definitely out. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have to pause the auction and get some more instructions from our sellers. Highest bid at the moment, 1.6 mil, 25,000. it's just a little bit of back and forth like a toothbrush as it happens with auctions and inspections and all that sort of stuff. We just had a chat with our sellers, of course, super keen to sell it here today. The highest bid is at 1.625. We are looking for further increments from this point forward at 1.65. Happy to see any further rises. Like I mentioned before, the highest bidder, and only the highest bidder gets the first and exclusive right to purchase this home as the owner's reserve. Properties like this one don't come to the market too often. 707 square metres of land, rental return of 7 to 720, 18.3 metre frontage. What do we say? 1.6 mil, $25,000. Looking for another 20 or 25 on top at 1.6 and a quarter. What do we say? Now's your chance. Need to know. In the words of Faber, the winner takes it all here today at 1.625. 3 chances and 3 chances only at 1.6 mil, $25,000. First call at 1.625. Second call, we're done, finished.
165.
1.65 and bang, welcome, appreciate it at 1.6 and a half. And what do we say? Welcome you back to 75 if you like. 1.650 now, the highest bid at 1.65 at 1.6 million, $50,000 over there. There's certainly no quality when they see it, and I'm not just talking about the auctioneer. 1.65. What do we say? Need to know. 3 chances and 3 chances only at 1.6 mil, $50,000. Let me explain to you. They are the highest bid at the moment. I've been instructed not to place any further vendor bids, which means if we do pass it in, they do get the only exclusive right to buy the home straight after the auction. And sometimes you end up having an auction after an auction if there's multiple people interested. So now's your chance. Super open, extremely public. 1.65. What do we say? Now's your chance. Good property, great offer. Challenge your buy better at 1.65. First call. I'm sensing a bird attack. Second call at 1.65. Need to know. All done, all finished, all sold at 1.6 mil, $50,000. Third and final call. 5,000. Looking for 25, man. Would you come with me for 75?
No way.
5 on top. Well, no arguments from me. I've been married for 4 years, so I'm a man of compromise. 55. What do we say to 75? Round us up to 75 if you like. I had to do a slow auction. We're at 55 now. 60. Slowing me right down. 60. 65 then. 2. Really slowing me down. 2. Round us up to 70 if you like. 70, appreciated. 75, show some strength. What do we say? 1.6 and 70 the bid. 1,071. Round us up to 80 quickly. 75, appreciated. 6.
We are completely out now.
You are definitely out, appreciated. 75, they're at 75. 1.6 and 75. What do we say? Now's your chance. 1.6 mil, $75,000. Highest bidder, clear front runner. Need to know. Now's your chance, ladies and gentlemen. 147 Weatherall Road, right here in Cheltenham. Good property. Need to know. 707 square metres, a few $1,000 at the current interest rates. Literally, if you spend $5,000 at an auction at 2% interest rates, it works out to be $100 over a 12-month period, which is less than $10 a month, which is barely a coffee these days. So now's your chance. 1.6 and $75,000. Highest bidder, clear front runner. 3 chances and 3 chances only. First call, second call. 685, appreciated and welcome to you. That's why I was looking at you the whole time. I knew there was something coming. 1.685, appreciated and welcome. 85, gee, don't you hate that? You almost had it, but not quite. 85, round us up to 17. 90, appreciated. 90 at 1.6 and 90. 17, appreciated at 1.7. 1.7 the bid and showing some strength at 1.7. What do we say? 1.75, 1.8 perhaps. Give that a crack. Knock out all your competition. Your toddler's here.
Come on, you no running.
What do we say? Need to know. $1.7 million. Stems you back in 5, 10, 25. I don't mind the call. $1.7 million. Need to know. Properties like this one don't come in the market too often. We're almost in Christmas territory.
71.
71, appreciated. 71.
And 5.
5. 5 on top. 15. 1.7, 15 the bid. What do we say? 1.7, 15. Round us up to 20 or 30. 15 now. 20, appreciated. 20, and what do we say? 25, straight back, appreciated, and 5. 1.7 and a quarter. 1.7 and a quarter. What do we say? 30 or 40?
35.
35 appreciated. 35 the bid on this lemon tree in the way. 35, 40, 50. 2,000 appreciated. No, we're not accepting that. Kids are the bosses in the house these days, isn't that right?
The boy knows quality.
And 5 on top. $5,000. That takes us to 40. Is that right?
Yes.
40 the bit of 40. 1.7 and 4 the bit of 1.7, 40. What do we say? Let's go to 50 or 60. 5 on top. 45 appreciated. 5s aren't working. Can I suggest that? 45 the bid. 50 quickly. 50 appreciated. 1.7 and a half. 7 and a half to 1.75 now. 1.75. Give us a 20 perhaps, sir.
Done.
Done? You said that before. I don't believe you now. 1.7 and $50,000. Highest bidder, clear front runner. Need to know 1.7 million, $50,000. Give you 3 chances and 3 chances only at 1.750. First call, second call. Highest bidder over here today at 1.75. Third and final call at 1.7 and 50. Was that a bid? Is there a bid coming somewhere? Did I just...
1.78.
1.78, the bit of 1.7 and 80,000. What do we say? Another 5 or 10. I almost thought you had it. You've been with us all the way. Don't break my heart and leave now. 1.785. Another 5. 1,000 perhaps. 1.7 mil, 80,000. Let's put it this way. You got another bid. They'll probably go back again. It hasn't costed you anything anyway. 1.78. Are you sure? We've seen your best. 1.78. Are we on the market, Trev? 1.7. We're selling it here today. They made a late appearance, but they might have just bought a property. 1.7 million, $80,000. Are you sure? Have we seen the best? 1.78. Some discussions happening. Can I ask the son? Maybe another 2. Yeah. Just need the approval of the parents. 2,000, 100% sure. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. At 1.7 million, $80,000 over here. Need to know for 147 Weatherall Road, right here in Cheltenham. Happy to walk away and lose at 1.78. Need to know some discussions happening. What do we say over there, guys? Need to know at 1.78. 1,000 on top, 81. Just go straight to 1.8, guys. That big bold bid before. I really enjoyed it. Beachside real estate. Another 4, 5.
Oh, hi.
I've run out of all the content. 1.781 over there. That last $1,000 might have just bought him the property on the market, playing for keeps, ladies and gentlemen. We will sell it away if there is no further bids or offers at 1.7 million, $81,000. And we have the future auctioneer right here in the making. 1.7, $81,000. 3 chances and 3 chances only. Won't be accepting the future offers. First call, second call, third and final call at 1.7 million, $81,000. All done, all finished.
1.8.
And 1.8, bang, $1.8 million. Look at 1.8. 1.8 now, another $1,000. Your baby's really enjoying this backyard. Are you sure you want to walk away from this? $1.8 million. Backyards like this one, homes like this one, quality real estate doesn't come around very often. And the way the prices are going, you'll probably end up paying the same or more in a few months' time, and there isn't too many comparable properties on the market. The next round of real estate starts in Feb, which is about 2 months away. At the last year's growth, which is roughly about 3% a month, that's literally 6 or 7% growth in Feb. $500. Never leave an auction at a round number. 500 appreciated. At $500 might have just bought you the property. Who knows? You never know. 1.8 mil, $500. What do we say? 1.8 mil, $500. Literally, the amount of auctions we do every single time this happens, it's those last few bids that count.
Another 500.
Another 500 on top. They're slowing, certainly slowing down. $500. What do we say? $500, sir. Are you sure? 1.8 million and 1,000, a bit of 1.801. 1.8 million, $1,000. Need to know, on the market, playing for keeps. We're going to sell it away if there's no further bids or offers. 3 chances and 3 chances only at 1.8 mil, 1,000. Are you 100% sure? We've seen your best. Another $500 might just get you the home. You never know. A few $1,000s here or there. You'll forget about it in a few months' time, but the memories you'll build here, they'll stay with you forever. 1.801. Definitely out. 100% seen your best. Appreciate it. 1.8 mil, $1,000. 3 chances and 3 chances only. First call, second call, third and final call on the market. Playing for keeps at the back. Definitely sure. Appreciate it. Selling away then. 1.801. Selling, and sold to you. Congratulations to our purchaser. Thank you to all the underbids on behalf of the team at Rate Wide. We wish you a fantastic weekend. Thank you.
Thank you so much.